Page 35, melody in F. I honestly don't remember if I uploaded this, because it is a piano solo. This is a simplified arrangement, but the real thing, I think I may have. I'll go look. If I have uploaded this on my other channel, my interpretation of it, I'll put a link in the description. But I know you can find recordings from professionals on YouTube. You can go listen to it. It's really very pretty. Anyway, they put in these dots. Now this is just something this editor has done. This is not, you don't find this in music typically, to tell you where the melody is, okay? Normally you wouldn't get any indication of where the melody is. You got to figure it out. The idea is bring out the melody wherever it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to be crossing over. This gets a bit tricky. Let me explain. The first measure really shows it all, because what happens in the first measure pretty much goes throughout the rest of the piece. You're going to start with the right hand thumb on the C below middle C. So middle C is here. You'll start down here. That's the right hand thumb. It says RH with a 1. Right hand thumb. 1 is thumb. Thumb's the okay. The left hand is going to start with the F. Now the right hand is going to play the melody. That's going to be the job of the right hand. The left hand is going to do the accompaniment all over the place. So you see the chords in the treble clef, which is normally the right hand. Well, in this piece, the left hand is going to play those. So if you get the idea that the treble clef is not always right hand and bass not always left hand, you're right. There is no rule that says one hand must play one and the other, blah, blah, blah. It could be either way. It's just convenient. Most of the time, the right hand will end up playing the treble clef, and the left hand will end up playing the bass clef, because that's just more comfortable. But in this piece, the right hand is dedicated to the melody, wherever it is, so the left hand has to do everything else. Takes a little practice, because you have to practice moving your left hand all the different places it's got to go. So at the beginning of this, the left hand is going to start with a low F, going to cross over the right to get the treble clef. Right, so the left hand's here. Okay. Now, I'm not too fussy about what fingers you use on those chords. Use what's comfortable. You can use their fingering if you want. I tend to use other fingers, and I probably will. I'm not going to worry about it. But what is important is you get the right notes at the right time, bring out the melody. The pedaling you can add later. The pedaling gets even trickier. Now, I will point out something that's a little more advanced. But then you're getting toward the end of the second book, so okay, I guess this is ready. This is more like intermediate level. You're not really a beginner when you're playing this kind of level. Take a look at the last two measures. The left hand with the treble clef. The left hand's playing them. You have 4 chords. What we want to do, if possible, in music is we move the hand as little as possible. So what we'll do is we play the first 2 chords with one hand position, then we move the hand and we play the last 2 chords with another hand position. They've got fingering for it, which is good. So you're going to start the hand position here for the first 2 chords of the last 2 measures. And then you're going to move the hand up here for the last 2 chords. So you're only moving the hand once there. That is a good fingering technique. That is, I highly recommend that if possible. Don't try and do it. Move the hand every time. You'll get into trouble eventually. Just try and do it this way. I'll give you 4 counts. Remember the B flats, unless they have a natural sign. 1, 2, ready, go.